Good evening. This is Brian Thomas Simons, and these are the main headlines of this hour. Among other news,
A. Senate Minority Leader protested USAID's uncertain situation after President Trump laid off most of its staff and froze its funding. "We will win. We will not rest," chanted a group of Democratic leaders in a call to the youth and a reminder to the working class that they have not forgotten their sorrows. The whole event is available in TikTok and Kick. B. 2 weeks after a mass grave associated with Biden's dog commander was found, which may or may not be related to former President Biden's 11-year pardon for his dog just before leaving office, President Trump has also granted 11-year pardons for his sons Don Jr. and Eric, which may or may not be related to the time between 2017 and 2020 they went under the nom de guerre Uday and Kwase. C. Press Secretary Caroline Leavitt announced yesterday that an unknown number of Social Security numbers and tax returns were hacked after 19-year-old Edward Korestein, aka Big Balls, the youngest member of Elon Musk's Doge, inadvertently spent 2 hours working on the Pornhub website. "It won't happen again," stated Doge temporary organization executive Elon Musk. Instructions have been provided to the public on the Doge website on how to reset Social Security numbers. As for tax information, Musk added, "Nothing can be done. But at least we have received assurances from Treasury that they will not be audited." D. Press Secretary Caroline Leavitt, hours after President Trump announced the permanent resettlement of Palestinians out of Gaza, confirmed that the resettlement would be temporary. When asked by AP News White House correspondent Zeke Miller if both statements were not contradictory, Secretary Leavitt responded rhetorically, "Why can't it be both?" When asked by CBS White House correspondent Weijia Zhang what would happen if Palestinians were allowed to return to Gaza after reconstruction, to their property rights in the area, and whether this could not ignite irreconcilable friction that would reignite violence in the area, Press Secretary Caroline Leavitt replied, "Why can't it be both?" And when Alex Gangitano, the Hill White House correspondent, in the third question of the day, asked, in light of the aftermath of the terrorist attack in Beirut in 1983, what would happen if something similar happened to American contractors working in the reconstruction area, Secretary Leavitt responded by declaring that the press conference had regrettably exceeded the time limit before leaving the James S. Brady press room. Community service. A Fort Myers man who made false bomb threats against himself in another person's name as revenge, not knowing that using the same IP address would reveal his identity and became the symbol of an anti-homeschooling campaign, is launching his first fundraiser for his anti-homeschooling campaign on change.org and gofundme.com.
this has been the news of this hour. Sponsored by Church of the Holy Redeemer's Power in the Spirit. Have you accepted Jesus Christ as your personal Savior? Did you vote for Trump in 2016 and then in 2020? This is the right church for you. If so, Church of the Holy Redeemer's Power in the Spirit is the only Christian church that can promise you in the Lord to have 72 virgins in heaven for only a donation of $50 a month. You will have access to those 72 virgins in heaven. For an additional $25, you will be allowed to replace 10 of them, and for $100, Heaven Premium, you will be allowed to choose them for yourself. Guaranteed, if you're not satisfied with those 72 virgins after you die, full refund of your money. We accept Visa, MasterCard, American Express, and Discover.